I heard footsteps before I even opened my eyes. Slow, deliberate. Right outside my bedroom. I didn't move, didn't breathe. Just listened. Another step. Closer. My eyes snapped open. Dark room. 43 a.m. I live alone. No reason for anyone to be here. I sat up slowly, heart pounding. Silence. For a second, I thought I imagined it. Then, another step right outside my door. I stared at it. Waiting, no knock, no movement, just presence. I grabbed my phone, flashlight on, my hand shaking. There had to be an explanation. Someone broke in. Maybe I forgot to lock the door. But if that was true, why weren't they moving? I stepped toward the door, slowly, and that froze, breathing soft. Right outside, someone was there, listening, waiting. For me. I backed away. Quiet. Pulled out my phone. No signal. None. That didn't make sense. I always had signal. Then, a scratch against the door, slow, careful, like something. Testing it. I moved toward the window. If I had to, I'd jump. But then, silence. The scratching stopped, and the doorknob moved just a little. I held my breath. Then a whisper. "I know you're awake." My stomach dropped. That voice. Familiar. Not a stranger. I couldn't move. Then, a soft laugh and footsteps. Walking away. Waited. Minutes. Maybe longer. Then I opened the door. Just a crack. Empty. Hallway. But something was wrong. The front door was open, wide open. I locked it, checked it twice, but I didn't sleep because now I knew. That voice wasn't unfamiliar. The next night, I kept the lights on. I stayed awake, waiting. 30 a.m., that same feeling. Heavy. The house felt wrong. I stepped into the hallway. A creak from the living room I moved toward. It slowly, everything looked normal until I saw it. The closet, slightly open, I never leave it. Open. I stepped closer. The door moved, just a little. Froze. Something was inside. Watching. I should have walked away. But I didn't. I reached out. Pushed it. Opened nothing, just closed, relief for 1 second. Then, a breath right behind me. Turned. Nothing. But I wasn't alone. I could feel it. Then, movement inside the closet. The clothes shifted. Something dropped, a cup, mine, from the kitchen. My chest tightened. There was no reason for that to be there unless someone had been here, living here, inside my house for a long time. The closet door slowly closed. On its own, I ran. Back to my room. Locked it. Then, from inside the wall, a scratch, slow moving toward me. I pressed against the far wall. The sound followed. Closer, closer. Then stopped. Right behind me. Silence. Then tap once. Then again, like something. Communicating. I grabbed my phone. No signal. Then a whisper. "You moved." My blood ran cold. It knew. Where I was, I ran. Out of the room. Down the hallway. The scratching chased me. Through the walls. Matching my speed. I reached the front door. Unlocked it. Ran. Outside. Cold air hit me hard. I didn't stop running. Not until I reached the street. I turned back. The house looked normal. Too normal. I called the police. This time, signal worked. They searched everything, found nothing except one thing, a hidden space inside the walls, connecting the entire house. My stomach dropped. That's how it moved. That's how it watched every night. But the officer said something. Worse, we didn't find anyone. A pause. But we found food. Another pause. Recent. That meant it was still there or had just left. I never went back. Never packed. Just left. But sometimes, when I try to sleep, I still hear it. That same scratching. Not in the walls anymore, but right behind me. The closet door opened at exactly 2:12 a.m. Not slowly, not quietly, it just clicked. That sharp sound snapped me awake. I sat up immediately, heart racing, eyes locked on the corner of my room. The closet. It was open. Just a few inches. I knew for a fact I had closed it. I always did every night. I stared at it, waiting for it to move again. But it didn't. The room felt wrong. Heavy, like something was off. Grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight. The beam cut through the darkness. Straight toward the closet, clothes, shoes, boxes, nothing. Unusual, I let out a slow breath. Just the house, I whispered, trying to calm myself down, but then I noticed something. The clothes inside were slightly pushed apart, like someone had just stepped through them. My chest tightened. I hadn't touched anything in there all day. I got out of bed. Slowly, every step felt louder than it should. I approached the closet. Closer, closer. My hand reached out and pushed the door open fully. The hinges creaked softly. Everything looked normal, but it didn't feel normal. That feeling, again, like I wasn't alone. I stepped back. Something told me not to stay there, not to keep looking. So I turned around and froze because behind me, my bedroom door was open. I never leave it open, ever. And I didn't hear it. Open, not even a sound. A cold wave ran through my body. I stared at the doorway, dark. Hallway beyond it, empty. But something had opened that door while I was facing the closet, which meant it was behind me just seconds ago. I slowly backed, away, toward my bed. My eyes never left the hallway. Waiting. Nothing. Moved. No sound. But I could feel it. That presence. Watching. I grabbed my phone. Tighter. Then suddenly, a noise. From inside the closet, I turned instantly. The clothes moved again. More this time, like something pushed through them. My breath caught. I stepped back. Again. And then a hand. For just a second. Pale. Thin. Pushing the clothes aside from inside. I stumbled back. Fell onto the bed. The closet went still. Again. Like nothing had happened. My mind was racing. That wasn't possible. There was no space back there. No way someone could fit. Unless I stood up again, shaking, and slowly approached the closet. This time I pushed everything aside. Clothes, boxes, everything. And that's when I saw it. The back wall had a gap, small, hidden, just enough for someone to squeeze through. My stomach dropped. I moved closer and shined the light. Inside, darkness, deep darkness, but I could hear something, breathing, slow, steady, coming. From inside that space, I stepped back instantly, my heart pounding out of control. Someone was in there, right now, inside my wall, watching me, living there. Then, suddenly, the breathing stopped, complete silence. And before I could react, something moved fast inside, toward the opening, ran out of my room, down the hallway, Didn't look back. Didn't. Stop! I grabbed my keys, opened the front door, and got out. But just as I stepped outside, I heard it. From inside the house. Running fast through the walls. Following me! I slammed the door shut. Locked. It backed away slowly, staring at the house. And then, from inside, right behind the door, a soft voice whispered, "You weren't supposed to see that?" The front door was supposed to be locked. I always double-checked it before bed. Tonight, I was sure. I stepped into the kitchen to grab a glass of water. The floor creaked under my feet. Normal, familiar, safe. But then, another creak. Not mine. I froze. It came from the hallway, soft, delayed, like someone stepping after me. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. My body locked in place, listening, waiting. Another step, closer. My chest tightened. There was someone behind me. I slowly reached for the counter. My hand found a knife. Not to fight, just to feel like I had control. The lights flickered once, then steadied, but something felt wrong. Too quiet, too still. I forced myself to turn, slowly. The hallway was empty, dark. Nothing there. I let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Maybe I was imagining it. Maybe my mind was playing tricks on me after everything. Then, a sound. Upstairs. A soft thud. Like something shifting. My head snapped up. I live alone. No one should be upstairs, ever. I stepped toward the stairs. Each step felt heavier than the last. The wood creaked beneath me, and then another creak, above me, matching my movement. I stopped. So did it. Silence. Complete silence. My heart pounded so loud it filled my ears. Then, a whisper, barely audible. "Come up." I froze. That wasn't in my head. It came from upstairs, from the darkness. I should have left. I should have run. But something pulled me forward. One step, then another. Slowly climbing, the air grew colder, heavier. I reached the top. The hallway stretched in front of me, empty. Every door closed. Except one, the attic, slightly open. I never leave it open, ever. I stared at it, that same feeling again, like I was being watched, from inside. I stepped closer, carefully, quietly. The floor creaked, and immediately something moved inside the attic. Fast, like it shifted its weight. My breath caught. I stopped right in front of the door, my hand trembling as I reached for it. Every instinct told me not to open it, but I did. Slowly. The door creaked as it opened wider. Darkness inside. Thick. Heavy. My flashlight shook as I lifted it. The beam cut through the dark, boxes, old furniture. Nothing unusual. At first, then I noticed it. A blanket spread out in the corner, not dusty, not old, used. Next to it, food wrappers, bottles. Recent. My stomach dropped. Someone had been living here, watching me, every day, every night, right above me. I took a step back, and that's when I heard it, behind me, a breath, close, too close. I turned, nothing, empty hallway, but I knew. I wasn't alone. I backed away from the attic, slowly, and then a sound. Inside the walls, moving, fast, following me. I turned and ran, down the stairs. The sound chased me, through the walls, keeping up. I reached the front door, unlocked it, pulled it open, and froze. The lock was already undone. I stared at it, confused. I was sure I locked it. I always lock it. Then, a whisper, right behind me, so close I felt the breath on my neck. "You forgot again." I didn't turn around. I couldn't. I ran, out of the house, into the street. Didn't stop. Didn't look back. I just ran. The police searched the house. Attic walls. Every corner. They found the space, the blanket, the food. Proof someone had been there, living there. But they didn't find anyone. No sign of where they went. No way in. No way out. Nothing. I moved out the next day. Didn't take anything with me, just left. But sometimes, late at night, when everything is quiet, I still hear it. A soft creak. A delayed step, like someone walking right behind me.